Welcome to Game Nights. I'm Oz. Cheers.
Well, it's nightly news, Oz.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm Oz. Cheers. And this is an episode of Nightly News. If you'd let me finish. Anyway, okay, so it's Nightly News.
Yes.
First news topic is, where have we been? Oz, where have you been?
Okay,
Oz?
you skipped the foreplay.
We're going to get straight to the point, dude.
Okay, fine.
It's been too long.
It's been too long.
You just need
Been too long?
Yeah.
You make it sound like we've been somewhere.
to... We haven't, though.
See, that's a segue. Well, we haven't been in the office. I mean, I have, but you guys haven't.
Well, yeah. Because he lives here. So.
Yeah.
I'm literally the office goblin. I hide under this table, and when someone enters, I'm like, if you want to pass me, you must answer these questions 3. What is the land speed of a swallow? I don't know what the hell the questions are. Anyway, so yeah, where have we been?
Well, Ben got sick.
I got really sick. I had croup.
Croup.
I don't know if you guys don't know what croup is. You can Google it.
Is that a type of cheese? Like a French cheese?
Yes.
Croquant cheese?
But yeah, no. Basically, both my wife and I were just bedridden for weeks. Yeah.
It's funny you say that,
Ho ho!
because he's been getting bedridden for weeks as well, because he's
Oz.
recently married.
I don't know what to say, Oz. Like, yes, married couples have sex.
Wait, no. What you're saying is Oz, you're right. You're out of line, but you're right.
Yeah, you're out of line. You're still talking about sex, Oz. You're too thirsty.
I'm not too thirsty.
Comment down below.
Yeah,
know
ladies,
what to
comment
do.
down below.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing, right?
What?
It's a persona,
Yeah, I know.
okay? Because I can see in my peripheral that I'm wearing this red, and it reminds me of, what's the animal? It's a male version of a chicken.
The rooster.
Cock. I look like a big old cock with this, and so it just... And the thing that everybody knows about cocks is that they're very lively.
Shad. Also, Shad's in overseas.
Shad's not here. Stop me.
Shad's not here, so
Yeah.
we're going to have to somehow learn to work with this.
Yeah.
Just all of this. There's
Yeah.
something that we have to...
Hey, I have to learn to work with you guys. Do you have any idea how hard it is to work with wholesome, decent people?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Don't
just,
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it.
But yeah.
But
So. I got sick, and then right as I was starting to recover from getting sick, we had lockdowns because of a virus broke out.
Oh, there's a virus? Why didn't
Yeah.
anyone tell me there's a virus?
Well, because you don't go out anyways.
Well, I don't watch the news. I would be. I don't watch the news, so I don't see any evidence of anything happening, you know? So there's a virus. Is it like a big thing?
Apparently. But yeah, we've been in lockdown, and
Apparently.
it's only just recently that we've been able to organise, all the legalities and permits and everything to be able to
Because
work.
technically we can still work.
Yeah.
Because we're media.
Yep.
We're in a closed environment, so we're
Yes.
good.
What about all the other people that need to work?
We cover pop culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just asking questions. That's our job as the media.
I know.
I'm just doing my job. Okay,
Oz,
my
Oz.
orders are to ask questions, so I'm just following orders here.
Do you guys know how to deal with them? Because I've been working here for like nearly 6 months now, and I'm still trying to figure out how to I don't know how Shad
You
does
don't
it.
feed the fire. That's it. You just don't feed the fire.
I'm trying not to.
Shad figured it out. He didn't pass on his secrets. And then he left.
But he went over to Canada. He's helping with the short film.
Yeah. If you guys have been following on Facebook and Twitter and stuff, you would have seen photos of the things Shad's doing.
Shadow the Conqueror. It looks so good.
Yeah.
I'm
Got a
very.
full beard.
Yeah, it's been exciting seeing him work there.
Yeah.
Like do all the stuff and meet all the people and
Yeah.
yeah.
Where's our short movie?
We'll get it. Oh, you got to finish writing the script first.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What was it about again?
You'll find out.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways, going on to actual news topics. What do we have
No, but where have you been?
at home? I made a few videos at home actually.
I know. What have you been doing?
Well, I did the Back for Blood. Sorry. Video that got uploaded to Game Nights, and I've got 2 other videos that we're just waiting to publish other content first, and then that's in the pipeline. So,
Okay.
playing games, making games.
Yeah. I haven't been able to make any videos because my wife has been working because she's works in a school. She's been on Zoom calls and stuff all day, and we've got a little toddler running around. So I've been taking care of him, and so I really haven't had time for anything else. Yeah.
I've been watching Friends
with a girl.
Shut up!
With a girl.
No, I've just been watching Friends with a girl. Shut up! I'm just watching
I've
Friends.
been watching Friends too, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay. No, I'm
here's
sorry.
the thing with being married, everyone. Man, it's hot in here.
It is. Aircon's on.
So me and my wife, one of our things, because as well, we met during pretty much the same thing with lockdown. So most of our dating life was just watching TV shows and movies. And the problem that we have now, being married, is that I can't watch anything without her being like, "Why are you
what's
watching
this?
that?"
Oh, really?
Oh, because she goes and does something else.
Like, what do you like to watch? That she's like, what are you doing?
Well, we watched some K-dramas, some Korean dramas that
Korean
are pretty
dramas,
good.
yeah.
They actually are very...
No, the Asians know how to make good movies.
Yeah. We've been watching some... What else have we been watching? I don't know, just like... I'm watching all the Disney stuff before my subscription runs out and I'm never given any more money again. So
Good.
stuff on there. But yeah, so I've been watching Friends because it's casual enough. Because I like to watch shows while eating food and stuff. So
Yeah.
when eating lunch, I need to be able to watch something that my wife isn't going to be like, "Why are you watching that without me?" Type of deal. That's a really
Did
bad
sound
impression.
a lot like Kayla. No, she sounds more like Bogan Wog, you know? She's like,
No, she doesn't.
Oi, bruds.
No, I make...
I'm so excited to be marrying my husband here.
You know what we did get
She's
though
great.
during like lockdown? We got
What?
our wedding video.
Oh,
It was really good.
Why didn't you get us to edit it? That's like our thing.
Oh, because we got an actual wedding filmographer to do it. Came out really good. I'll show you guys later. Anyways, it's just been trying to fill time and figure out things that we can do. But we're back. We're back now.
Yes.
We're back.
It hasn't been too long of a break. It was only a few weeks. But I guess...
Felt like an eternity. So in that time, some things that have happened recently.
Yes, please, go ahead.
So the first things first. China limits kids to 3 hours of video gaming per day. That's not enough time.
It's not. It's really not, especially with today's games.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, there's lots of things to unpack here. Because one, this is like a government mandate type thing, right?
We're not allowed to talk about that. We're strictly a...
Okay, well, I think for kids, for example, for my kids, on a school night, I think 3 hours is plenty of time to play games if you've all got other things to do. But for example, if you're on school break, 8 hours a day, I think is...
The government should not be mandating things that parents should be mandating themselves. It's parental choice, and, here's the thing. Fifth rule of Fight Club, okay? Gaming will go on as long as it has to,
Especially
okay?
multiplayer games. You can't pause the game, Mum.
Can't pause it. Mum, sorry. Commissar breaks in, gun to your head. Pause the game! I can't, it's online!
I'm playing League!
yeah. So no, I'm with Nathan. I think because I play tons of video games, and sometimes I have my son sitting on my lap when I'm playing video games, and it's great. But it's not something I want to get my kids into a habit of doing as a pastime. I want to be able to spend time, wholesome, good, quality time together as a family. If that is all playing video games together, so be it.
Minecraft.
But yeah. Minecraft. You got a whole bunch of Nintendo Switch games, like stuff like that. It'd be awesome. I'd love it. But yeah, like government to mandate that is
To be fair, though, one of the least crazy things that governments have mandated recently, I'd say.
I'm interested to see as well, because obviously I think in the long run it's going to be good for kids because they're going to have to do other outlets.
Well, they only get an hour outside. You get an hour outside and get 4 hours inside video games. Okay, so that's 8 hours. That's 4 hours. What are you going to do with the other 8 hours?
We're at school doing other things. I don't know.
At school doing other things. There's no school on, bud.
I'm more concerned because for the game studios, because China's a very big market and lots of game publishers produce their games to be very China based. That's why you get lots of censorship sometimes with some games, like with PUBG and that, because there's a big market there. So I think for the kids, it's bad that they're being forced to not play the amount they want to play, but I think it's going to have a bigger effect economically on the game studios, who kind of are going to have less players and playtime on their games.
Here's where you're wrong. Because now that people can't grind, they're going to have to pay for microtransactions. So that means more money for them.
But I don't think the kids are going to pay for that. It's a different market, different audience. Anyways, that's my thoughts on that. Really. I don't-
Yeah.
Next bit of news. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer has released, and it's got a lot of Spider-Man, and it's got a lot of Spider-Man villains.
Oh, do I go first?
No, I'm gesturing to
Just.
Ben.
I actually haven't seen the trailer.
You haven't.
No.
You have 3 minutes, go.
Okay.
Hello, Peter.
Now it's okay.
So there's another new trailer yet to come. And, spoilers, that's evil Doctor Strange, by the way.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
There's lots of. This is the thing I kind of hate about the Marvel stuff now, is that we have to wait so long for things to come out, and people just like theorize so much. By the time I actually watch the show or movie, I'm not surprised by anything because people just
Yeah. Just release the trailer and the movie same day. Problem solved.
don't say anything about anything until it's ready.
You know what? Just put it on TV one day. Just buy a single slot. Don't tell us it's coming.
Please, that'll be so good.
Yeah, they
'Cause
do
I
that
feel
with...
like that trailer showed me too much.
Way too much.
It was not a teaser. It was like half the plot.
I don't even know who's... But back... Probably they know, eh? Okay. Deep in thought over there. Brooding. Nice.
Yes.
Anakin Skywalker. Okay. So that's yeah, and there's going to be Tobey Maguire. There's going to be
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield, and there's going to
Yeah.
be Rhino from Amazing Spider-Man. Who cares? It's going to be Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2. Who cares? Green Goblin.
Yes.
And-
is
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe
Yes.
playing him?
Yes.
Yes.
And apparently he's going to stay around in the MCU as well.
Oh,
I hope so.
interesting.
He's such a good actor.
He's great.
He's incredible. Willem Dafoe. Yeah.
I love him.
And hopefully they bring in old Aunt May because I love that woman.
She was the best aunt.
I wish she could be my grandma.
Like,
She wasn't the hottest, okay?
but she was the
She
best
was the
Aunt
best.
May.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Have you seen that one? It's like, it's Tobey Maguire Spider-Man walking off into a room with young Aunt May, and it's like, well, she's not my aunt. Okay, so that's Spider-Man. Everyone loves Spider-Man.
I'm keen to watch it.
Okay. Cowboy Bebop lady isn't naked enough for fans. Now, originally I thought, wow, you weebs. Like, there's plenty of boobs on the internet, you know. But, wait, what was the counterpoint to it?
The source material.
Oh, the source material. Yeah, the saucy material is a lot saucier than the Netflix adaptation. Because if they did the same way in the Netflix adaptation, it'd be and somehow...
Wait, I look away and I look back and I just see Oz's like, what's the word for it?
I done good.
Like posing face, just like
I don't do that face.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
you really do.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, she's wearing different clothing, and people are freaking out about that. You know, how much of her boobs you see, I don't know. I don't care.
I think it's, you know, very similar to the reaction of what's her name from Space Jam, the she bunny.
No, that's completely different.
How?
Furries are more powerful than weebs.
But you know, so because in the original Space Jam, she was basically a sexual figure. She had curves, she had long legs, and they.
Her name's
kind of
Lola Bunny.
Yeah, but they accentuated that in the film, which I've got no issue with. Like, it's not something I'd get my arms up in the air about. The new one, they've obviously toned everything down a bit, and you know they've given her a full basketball suit. They've gotten rid of the curves. I've got no problem with that either. But there are people who are passionate about the source material, about how things are originally portrayed, and I think that's exactly the same thing that's going on here.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's less about, oh, we want more sexy stuff, and more about, guys, stay true to what the original thing is. Because, as we were talking about earlier today, this particular character uses her sex appeal to manipulate individuals, and that was one of the reasons they portrayed her in such a sexual way. And so, like, it wasn't just about, you know, showing off a sexy body. It actually had a purpose.
And what was that purpose?
To use others.
Yeah, to manipulate others.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah,
about Lola
yeah.
Bunny?
Oh, well,
Who knows?
Come on, my brothers.
The whole point of Lola Bunny was to turn people into furries. And they succeeded. Here's the thing. They removed an entire section of the population from the gene pool by turning them into furries. Because furries are the surest candidates for dying alone, okay? Have you guys heard the furry national anthem?
Oh my gosh.
Would you like to hear it?
No,
No,
I'm
we can
done.
bleep it.
I'm done.
Right, but listen to
I'm
this.
done.
Listen to
Okay.
this. This is the furry national anthem, okay? Duck, kangaroo, an orangutan, at the zoo.
He's a different person on camera.
I am, really. I've been pretty chill this morning, haven't I?
It just all come out today. Just right now.
Well, I knew we were going to film at some point, so I'm like, oh,
Hold it
save
back.
for the game.
But yeah, no, I think obviously people need room when you're doing an adaptation, whether it's from live action, you know, TV, movie, book, whatever. But if it's going to affect like other motives, for example, if the character uses that for something, then yeah, that's when I start to question it. If it's because are you changing it because it's easier for the actress? Is it easier to film? Does it?
That's what she said. And she's like, oh, it's easier to do acrobatics in this, right? But I know that sounds stupid on its face. And even though they couldn't disprove it on its face, I mean, it is stupid, right? But then they showed movies where she was in another movie where she's doing acrobatics wearing next to nothing. Okay? Now, when I heard that, I downloaded that scene instantly. And I reviewed it. And I saw that it was accurate.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I have no idea what this other thing is, but someone from my Discord told me.
That's how our news sources work here. Someone told someone who told someone, and sometimes read the articles.
That's how literally all conversation works.
Yeah.
What? Okay, fine. I'll
Yeah.
find it.
No,
on
no,
the
no.
internet
I'm
and
just
watch
saying.
it.
Again, guys, remember,
But
this is
I-
more entertainment than it is actual news coverage.
I would review it right here, but I'd lift up the table like 3 inches off the ground, so... You know, I regret saying that.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
So, what's the moral of the story there? We've got to give him a moral.
Stick to the source material.
Stick to the source material?
Yeah, and if you don't like the source material, then don't make stuff with
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. No,
Just make your own stuff.
Exactly. Come up with something new.
Yeah, SJWs.
My goodness.
But it's Netflix, you
It's
know.
like The Last Airbender.
What's
That
wrong?
movie made me so mad.
I still have, to this day, have not seen it.
I haven't seen
And
it
I
either.
refuse to.
Do not! Especially for like The Last Airbender. That, like...
I love The Last Airbender.
Oh.
I used to watch that every single day on roller coaster after
Yeah,
I came home from
dude.
school.
Aussie times. But yeah, because okay, the problem with that movie was they not only got the source material wrong, they got like the name pronunciations wrong. Ang. It was. So follow the source material, especially when you are making something. For example, I feel like with some things like video games for The Witcher, it's known, but it wasn't as forefront in the pop culture when they were making
Yeah.
the first game.
Yeah.
So you can have a bit more leniency with that. But when you're making like big adaptations for things like this, that's when you're gonna be a bit more specific with the source material and like stay. What's the word I'm looking for? Like stay true to it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing I think a lot of video and movie producers don't understand is that when people make a video adaptation of a book, the fans want the book in video form. They don't want something new. They want their beloved story brought to life. And with certain producers and stuff pushing their agendas and trying to change certain things, it ruins it.
There
Like-
was two times where it was done well, though. Lord of the Rings and The Martian.
See, but Lord of the Rings, they weren't deliberately trying to change the source material to suit the producer's needs. I mean, obviously, like Peter Jackson had his own thoughts about certain things that he wanted to do in the movies.
Where's
but,
Tom Bombadil?
Like, for example, yeah, the exclusion of Tom Bombadil, the exclusion of so many notable characters, like Glorfindel. Glorfindel is my absolute most favourite character in Lord of the Rings.
Didn't they show him in the Fellowship for like a few minutes?
I think it might have been the last scene, maybe. Anyway, but there was no coverage on it at all, and he is a sick character. But like for the most part of the stuff that was actually in the movies, it stayed true to the source material. For the most part, I mean, I know there was some changes, but and it was really good. And it was good because it stayed true to what the fans wanted it to stay true to. Another really good example is The Hunger Games. The first movie, not so much.
First movie
But-
didn't know what it wanted to be.
But the later movies, again, really good. I mean, again, you know, not everything is the same, but for what was in the movies, it was really good, close to the source material.
Jennifer Lawrence.
And fans enjoyed that. Again, because they don't want something new. They want their story brought to life.
Yeah, your core audience when you're making an adaptation for something is those original fans.
Yeah, exactly.
So you need to be catering to those people first.
Did you tell this to 343 just as you said it just then?
Like,
Yeah.
it's the same with sequels. You're not making it for a new audience, making it for the people who paid for the last movie.
I guess it's the same thing with video game movies, you know?
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
people who play those games are going to watch those movies, and they're going to be the ones that buy it on DVD if
And
it's
they're
good.
going to be the ones that hate it.
Yeah.
Yep. Resident Evil, Silent Hill. What else?
They're doing a Halo TV show where there's a human
They've
covenant.
been trying to do that for bloody decades.
Not decades, they've been...
Decades!
Okay, calm down.
It's been close to like 2 decades.
Jerry Seinfeld, please calm down, okay?
It's been nearly 2 decades.
Sorry, you just really sound like... Decades, people! What's the deal with Halo TV show? Okay, whatever.
Really? But yeah, no, yeah.
Alright, so next bit of news. Shang-Chi and the Eternals look awful. I'm not going to watch either of those. I might watch the Eternals because it has Selma Hayek in it, and...
I'll watch Shang-Chi.
I actually don't really know much about what's going on.
Marvel.
Right.
That new... So, these... Are they coming up before Spider-Man, both of them?
I don't know.
But yeah, Spider-Man's overshadowed them, both.
Yeah, no one cares about either of them.
I think Shang-Chi's going to be good because... I'm sorry, guys, but I like Asian media. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And the guy who acts in it, he did YouTube stuff back in the day for Wong Fu and stuff, and those guys are really good, like, people. But Eternals, I just have no interest in at all. Yeah, it just doesn't... It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Why?
Where were they for Thanos?
Where were they for anything that happened?
Half the universe died.
And
That's like the biggest holocaust of living creatures that's ever happened.
You know, when I saw it, I thought originally it was going to be a DC movie because it just had that vibe that was like
Zack
high
Snyder.
budget, but you're going to miss the mark on some things.
Everything was grey. It was just grey and boring. Yeah.
So I'm not excited for the Eternals at all.
Yeah, me neither. It's got Jon Snow and the guy who played Robb Stark in it. And they're like hanging out. So I'm just going to be thinking about Game of Thrones.
You know what movie I want to see, but we can't because cinemas are closed? I want to see Free Guy.
Yeah!
I've been dying to watch that for so long. And it's only in cinemas.
Yeah.
And we can't watch it. Because we're closed.
I could probably find... Again, this guy is Jerry Seinfeld when he's angry.
Oz? I looked in as any screen, like the camera recording the screen. There's no good HD versions. It's torrent.
Oh! Arr, me hearties.
Yeah, we
What
can't-
be a pirate's favourite letter?
The sea.
Oh, screw you, man.
But yeah, it's...
He just ruined my favourite joke. Pirate joke.
I had to
Whatever.
think about it and I was like, no, R is too obvious.
And Oz is never obvious.
No.
Thank you, Captain. Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, it's a star-studded cast. It has Angelina Jolie, Selma Hayek.
I think Oz is good. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
I just like Selma Hayek. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay. What the hell? Sorry, I just...
Selma Hayek.
Stop! Stop! I have seen her in so many movies, okay? So many movies has she been in. Not one did she keep her shirt on. No, she did, I'm kidding. From Dusk Till Dawn, anyone seen that?
No.
Great movie with Selma Hayek. Hitman's
Bodyguard?
Bodyguards. Hitman's Bodyguard?
Yeah.
Awful movie. Awful movie. Not funny. Very bad. But it had... What's her name again? I forgot it. Sorry guys, sugar rush. Oh, that's right, Selma Hayek.
No, he can't think properly because there's no blood in his brain.
I'm very aroused right now. Yes, he's right.
Where do we get to these topics?
Well, we're talking about the Eternals, which features Selma Hayek, and so that just comes into the topic of discussion. Anyway, moving on from... moving on from Selma Hayek. Moving on. Okay, so who else is in it? There's that Indian dude that everyone wants to be a famous Bollywood star. He's the comedian. He's buff now. Have you seen him?
Oh.
The buff Indian dude.
No, I haven't.
Well, the only buff Indian dude I've seen is that one guy who's like, naughty, naughty.
You're naughty, you're teasing me.
I've only seen the Great Khali, but I think he's Iranian or something. And it's got who else? Yeah, not Scarlett Johansson. She's gone.
She's gone. After Black Widow, she's not coming back.
Well, I mean, after she died in Avengers, and then after she sued Disney.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, after that, she's done.
And and it's got Angelina Jolie. Where has she been?
I don't know.
How many children does she have now? All of them adopted. Does she have a natural-born child?
I think she does have natural-born children.
I think she...
But she also has
was she in,
children.
was
Mr.
she in
and Mrs.
Resident
Smith?
Evil?
No.
No,
Okay.
that was...
That's Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I know she had a kid
Yeah.
who was actually acting in that movie.
Yeah, she's in... the only work she gets is from the director husband, who only does video game movies, and they're all awful.
Yeah.
Hey, if it pays the bills.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, we do this. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, this is great. This is great. We love you, Shad.
Yeah.
Come home, please. So that's all the news that I had. Is there anything else that happened that you guys can think of?
Oh. The Mortal Shell update has come out.
Mortal Shell.
Yes.
Oh yeah, how
Yeah.
the Souls-like dungeon crawler,
Is it
yeah,
good?
it's a roguelike.
roguelike Scrolls-like dungeon
yeah.
crawler.
Oh, it's very, very good. I'm very happy with it. You can access it at any point in the game. You don't have to have played through the game first. Although, if you guys are picking up the game, I recommend you do, because spoilers. There's spoilers in the roguelike DLC. But yeah, like as far as a roguelike goes, it tickles. Like it tickles. It tickles my pickle. It scratches.
Like Selma Hayek.
It scratches every itch that I've ever had regarding roguelikes and Souls-likes and everything. It does a phenomenal job.
You did great in retail, dude.
Thank you.
You did incredible. What was it? I had it in my head, but then Selma Hayek popped in and I forgot.
Well, there was the Twitch thing that happened. People
Oh yeah.
kind of boycotted Twitch because of all the hate raids that were going on.
You're telling me that the community of Twitch was mad at the company of Twitch for
Yeah.
malpractices?
Yeah.
What?
Because what was happening? Do you know about this, Ben?
I actually don't know.
Okay, so there'll be hate raids to like minority streamers and whatever.
Yeah.
But one of the things that they were doing was that if you write a mean comment on someone's stream, even if they're offline,
Yeah.
and someone reports it, that streamer gets in trouble for that comment.
But it's someone else's comment.
But that's part of Twitch's term of service. So people boycotted it. Like, there was a day off Twitch where no one streamed on Twitch for a day or two or whatever.
Yeah.
And Streamlabs, the streaming software, like added features basically for streamers to be able to like prevent that from happening. Because
Yeah.
if you put on emote only mode, then you can't have like mean comments in your
Yeah.
chat. But yeah, I have not enjoyed Twitch ever since Amazon bought it, basically.
Well, it was a train wreck before that.
It was, but
It's just full of SJWs who are just banning people left, right, and well, actually, not
Yeah.
just right, actually.
But now having Amazon and the way that Amazon works, they kind of have no responsibility, and maybe something will come of this. Maybe it won't.
No responsibility to the people who actually use Twitch and enjoy it, but they'll happily rake as much money out of it as they can.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos personally
Have you
sucks the
seen his
life
laugh?
force. His what?
His laugh.
I imagine it's evil. The dude even looks like Dr. Evil from
It is. Can I just bring it up for you guys?
Yeah, show us.
Because
Jeff Bezos, please don't nuke us, okay?
when he came back down from the ship,
Yeah.
hit with the cowboy hat, and he laughs, and it is the most like terrifying thing.
Oh, that's who we forgot to talk about. Trevor Moore died.
Oh, yeah.
Trevor Moore. Okay, if anyone doesn't know, the whitest kids you know is, and I know that sounds racist in 2020, but it's not. It's a skit group. They made funny skits, and they were very, very funny. My favorite one. Oh, gee, what's my favorite one? Probably Sniper on the Roof. When the guy goes to his boss's office and the boss is behind covers, like, the damn people across the street put a sniper on the roof. It's funny. Anyway, yeah. Trevor Moore died. He's making a TV show about billionaires going into space. Sorry, Jeff Bezos just brought it up, not me. And yeah, he was making the show and he just died mysteriously. And if you've seen his Twitter, you know that he's, I'll say, InfoWars subscriber, like myself, Superman Vitality. Links in the description below. There's not. I wish
Not
there
actually.
was. I wish there was. But yeah, he died. 41 years old. Rest in peace, Trevor. You steely-eyed moon man. We're going to miss you.
Trying to hear Jeff Bezos' scary laugh.
Yes,
after the
please.
landing.
Yeah, because he's probably the one that got him. I'm kidding.
Grander space ambitions than going to the edge of it. Did this moment motivate you to push deeper into the cosmos?
Hell yes.
Like,
Oh my god.
he's actually Lex Luthor. 100%. He's at this Amazon like convention with all this tech stuff, and there's his robot hands, and he's wearing these gloves, and he's doing this, and while doing it, he's like, and he looks like Dr. Octopus. Like, so we'll see how the thing with Twitch goes, because it went viral. Maybe they'll make some little changes or whatever, but.
And we'll see how the thing with Jeff Bezos goes, where he takes over the world.
Well, whatever. But yeah, yeah, companies and their policies are just beginning to frustrate me more and more. Anyways, I think it's been on the news. Do we have any other final closing remarks, topics we've missed?
No.
No.
No, we're good?
Nothing that I'm allowed to say. You see, okay, I would love to say many things here. I've literally, there was a few other things here. I won't say what happened. I'll just say that there's some things that I'm not allowed to discuss because I'm what's known as a spicy boy.
Oh, you should start your own channel.
I have.
Yeah.
It's called Team Oz.
But you should like upload often, and you can upload your spiciest stuff there.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm just saying,
Okay, fine.
you should.
I'll do it.
Because then you have an outlet, and we're not holding you back.
I need an outlet. These guys are sick of hearing it.
I'll set up a forum where we can place bets on how long it's going to take for his channel to get cancelled.
2 weeks. And if it's not the first 2 weeks, it'll be the second 2 weeks. And then the third 2 weeks.
I reckon you last at least half a year.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
It's COVID, so we're just going to...
Yeah, we're just gonna social distance.
Alright. Okay, we have been the Game Knights. We're back. You'll see us later.
We hope you have a good night.
This has been Game Nights, and we wish you a good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Ladies, comments down below.